Well, as you know, the theme for this year's parish stewardship campaign is God makes all things new. We heard a little bit about what God thinks about wealth earlier from a brilliant sermon by Susan. It's a little difficult for me because I guess I'm about as hidebound traditionalist as there is. Newness is not always welcome. What is going on when a family of four are all reading their cell phones as they sit around the dinner table? And what's happened to the necktie? What's happened to everything that we used to know? And then there is the parallel issue of change. It ain't what it used to be. I've said that, and I guess many of you have too. I was recently reading the story of the Eiffel Tower in Paris, and the major pushback it received from many quarters during its construction. The city of Providence is going through the same heated debate right now over the famed tower proposal. It would build quite a skyscraper down in what used to be the jewelry district. Change is uncomfortable. But look around and see so many examples of where change has been beneficial to us. The electronic means of communicating with our loved ones, air conditioning, light, heat, automobiles, all of that. That is change. Sometimes it didn't come easily, but now that it's here, we welcome it. So it's a hard thing, change. But no change has been more beneficial than the twinning of Emmanuel Church and the Newport Music Festival, which is now brilliantly called Classical Newport to mark its year-round vocation. Yeah, I guess I'm a little biased in that. It was my mother who substantially founded the Newport Music Festival, and of course my grandmother who built our church. So I guess I have a dog in the fight. That these two organizations have come together is a most beneficial, symbiotic relationship that certainly does show that God is making new. And also using his emissary, our beloved Rector Della, who conjoined her lawyerly skills and her priestly skills to create something very special. But how does all this affect us? What does newness do for our parish? I'd like to sidestep the potentially negative implications of new or change and offer another word, refreshment. Isn't this the essence of what renewal is all about? In the Episcopal service, our prayers are mostly written. The rubrics of the liturgy are prescriptive. And this inevitably will lead to rote recital unless newness and change bring refreshment. Happily for us all, our prayer book offers many alternatives. That is what refreshes. So the next time that Della opts for another form of the prayer of consecration, let us listen to the new formulation rather than regret the absence of more familiar words. Let these words penetrate. Of course, all this, the fabric of our church, our rector and her staff, even light and heat, are here because of us. That is what a parish is, us. I feel safe in predicting that each one of us finds refreshment in church in a personal and probably different way. But corporately, we are grains of sand coming together to form a beach. So in this time of reflection on our stewardship, we are each called to contemplate how this parish refreshes us, and then to look with utmost seriousness on how to ensure that we value this and that we will continue doing all we reasonably can to contribute to the support of our parish. God may make all things new, but he depends on each of us to respond with our material support. So we must do what he asks. Thank you.